Good morning. Turn off the lights. My husband leaves all the lights in the house on when he's home. It is about 10 minutes before I have to start work. Oh my God, it's windy outside. The snow is all gone. It's actually sunny. Yesterday was so crazy windy, like insane. It was like about 90 to 100k winds. We didn't lose power though. We did not. I think there was quite a few people that might have though. I'm going to go upstairs and start work for the day. I have my coffee. I have my little treats. I have the dog treats, which she's very excited about and thinks she's going to get all at once, which she is not. Look at this. Oh my God. Okay. One. Don't tell Daddy. So I am going to start work in a few minutes. And I think what I am going to do, my stuff out of the way, is this weekend we plan on going to the Schooner House. So if I'm going to be there this weekend, I am going to have to get some wrapping done before I go. So I think what I might do is on my lunch hour, since my husband is at work through the day and he can't see any of the stuff. Oh, hi. Hi. Get a visitor. I think what I will do is try to get his stuff wrapped today. Where is this coming from? Oh, I got a little puppy in my lap right now. I think she discovered there's no food there. Yeah, so I think what I am going to have to do is try to get some wrapping done on my lunch hour, and I'm pretty sure we have wrapping paper in there. And let's see what else is going on today. Did some writing this morning. I started chapter 3, and I think that's about it. We did go for a walk, didn't we? And I wore my heavy coat, and it ended up being and my boots, and it ended up being warmer than I had anticipated. So I was just kind of slogging by the end of it. I was just like, I wore too many layers. So it actually feels colder out now than it did when I was walking this morning. Hi, I know you look so sleepy. The wind was really agitating her last night, which is funny. It hasn't really before, but for some reason yesterday she was really agitated by it. So we gave her a little, oh God, I forgot what the stuff's called, but it's just like if you have a dog that has anxiety and so it just kind of calms them down. So for her, based on her weight, they said we should give her 2. And we've only had to give it to her a few times. Like if there's thunder and lightning, she gets really agitated with mostly the lightning, I think, is what agitates her, but if there's loud thunder with it. So we've had to give it to her a couple times, but the dose for her weight is 2 pills. And I thought, I'm not a big medication fan. I don't like that being the first go-to if there's other options. So I thought, and I don't like over-medicating. So I thought, you know what, let's try her with just one pill and see if that does the trick. Done that, and that has actually been more than enough. So she was getting really agitated with the wind yesterday. So in the evening, like after supper, we thought, okay, let's just give her one just to kind of calm her down so she's not like super agitated. So we did that, and oh my, she just went down to her bed and just zonked. And she was a little dozy after that. She's fine now though, right? Yeah, you made up for it this morning, running around like a goof. I've got to get to work, and I'm gonna drink my coffee. I got some peanut butter balls, which are now squares. I've got to go and get to work, and I will check in with you guys later when it comes time to wrap some presents. I had to change into my office gear. Also, today's sweater is by Tiff Nealon, and I completely forget what it's called, but I'll put it down here. I am really, really bad at remembering the names of patterns. Like, I'm horrible at it. But it's by Tiff Nealon. I knitted out of Hypothesis yarn in the Lyra colorway, and I love it. I'd actually like to make myself another one. And I do have some Hypothesis yarn in my favorite colorway, Wolfish, which I've been hanging on to because she doesn't die anymore. So I know once this is used up, it's gone. It's never coming back. So I have enough to do another sweater, and I am tempted to do another one of these, of the Tiff Nealon sweater, but I haven't decided yet. I have all his presents hidden behind the bags. No, not... So he can't peek. Trying to find a place in this room where the sun isn't shining and blinding everything is almost impossible. I'm hunkered down in the far corner. I'm just finishing lunch. I got all of my husband's presents wrapped, and then I realized I was gonna film that. But then again, I don't want to take the chance that he might actually watch some of VLOGMAS and see it. So today's been a pretty low-key day. I really wasn't feeling that good. Like right up until lunch, I was feeling really nauseous. I have no idea why. I didn't eat anything weird. I have no idea. My body's just probably rejecting the amount of sugar I've eaten over the last week. I made the mistake of buying some lint balls and then telling myself I'm only going to have 1 or 2 a day. I was probably eating more like 6 a day. My body doesn't like sugar. So, you know, I'm my own worst enemy there. But I had something healthy to eat, so I had some leftovers from last night's chef's plate, so I feel a little better now. I'm gonna get some water in me. That's probably part of the problem too. I haven't been drinking any water yet today, unless you count what was in my coffee. Does that count? Or does the caffeine, which dehydrates you, kind of cancel that out? Anyway, I may possibly cap today's VLOGMAS off here because I think by the time I finish work, get supper made, eat, it's going to be around like 6 or 7. So that won't give me much time to do anything else. Maybe a little knitting. And then I usually like to try to get the VLOGMASs up by 6 o'clock. That way it's done, it's up. And then I still have kind of the evening to hang out with my husband and take it easy. So I am going to go back to work now, and I will probably see you guys tomorrow. So until then, happy Vlogmas day 12, and I will see you for 13.
Hey there, buddy. It's just me again. Came into my mind last night, so I'm just checking in. It's been far too long now since I last saw you, my friend. So happy Christmas from me to you. Hey there, buddy. It's just me again. I wonder what you're doing now. And if you're listening, I just wish there was some way things could have been different. But happy Christmas from me to you. Sometimes it's too much to handle. It's like I'm losing control. I'm struggling in the crossroads of being too warm or too cold. Hey there, buddy. It's just me again. You walked out of my life that time, and I guess I'm still wondering, do you still think of me sometimes? Or have you truly moved on? Anyway, happy Christmas